get my little stand going on. Peace and oneness today. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys on why you attract emotionally broken men, okay? Or women, if you are a divine masculine, but most of this conversation is going to be for the divine feminine. So peace and oneness, everyone. Come on through. I'm so excited to see you all, and I decided to go live while I was driving. So put some ones in the chat if you notice, or wait a minute, let's do this. Put some ones in the chat if you realize that you are a divine feminine and that you hold sacred energy. You hold sacred power. You hold oneness. Put a one in the chat, okay? Why? I always say why. Because I am noticing that while I'm on my journey, look, 444. I am noticing. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you, benevolent beings. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to my team that loves me. Right? They can tell. They can see that I'm glowing. So they keep giving me all of these fun things to like be happy about and laugh about. And literally, I just want to share my journey. That's it. I just want to share my journey. So let's get to it. Okay. First off, you guys, before we get started, I want you to go and go to my business page and follow the Hippie Bae. It's actually about to change. The name is about to change. It still be Hippie Bae, but it's going to be Hippie Bae Holistics. Hippie Bae Cosmetics, my cosmetic line. And I'm going to be giving you some good stuff real soon. So a lot of you asked about my routine with skincare, and I got some stuff that's coming like ASAP, okay? So you'll have access to it. And yeah, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. The results is just crazy, okay? For detoxing, I am shipping out detox orders today. The last bit of detox orders is going out today. So if you want to place your order for detox, you can place your order. You have to do it today because the last round of detoxes are going. That is actually moving off our site. So that's changing. We are into the beauty department, which detoxing deals with beauty, but we are into the beauty department, okay? Because I'm just about to help y'all. I'm about to listen. I can't do the work for you. You have to apply the things, but once you use the certain things, you'll be good, okay? So, just like a lot of you had asked about my guidance oil, is it coming back? Yes, it is. It is coming back in a cosmetic form, so it's going to help with discoloration, all various things. So I'm so excited. But here and there, let's talk about the power of your energy. So I realized that I am very captivating, okay? I realized that I am very sensual. And I understand that the degree of my sensuality commands and naturally draws men or women or just whatever, just draws energy to me. And I understand that, and I understand that value. So if you experience this, like, you got to be here with me if you experience this, because we often, with having this divine feminine power, with having this sacred energy, we often attract men or people, individuals that want to tame us, that want to keep us to themselves, that want to try to restrict our sacred sensual energy. And I think it's very important that right now, especially during this time, as a lot of you are getting ready to make shifts into your one, okay, to your one, so you're typically resetting. So if you want to find out your numerical number, where you are on your life path, what number, what stage, what phase you're in, your temporary vibration, I'm going to give a post about it. But you really, what you want to do is you take your birthday So you take the month of your birthday, you take the day of your birthday, so the month, the day, and then your past year of your past energy. So for many of you, the past year would be 2021, not 2022, unless you've already had a birthday. If you've already had a birthday for this year, you would do 2022. So you would add those numbers up, and that's going to give you your temporary vibration. That's going to give you the energy. So like I said, I'll post about it. But that's going to give you your temporary vibration. But many of you are coming up on number 1, meaning that you harness this power to create. You harness this power for seeds, for new seeds to come about, to flourish in your life, for you to plant new ideas. And this does show up as the Empress card in Tarot, but it really is a representation of all the fertility that you have around you. And typically when you come up on this this energy, a lot, you'll be able to know when you come about this energy, because you'll gain a lot of sexual or sensual attention. And this has happened to me like for the past month. I'm like, why are these, what's the deal? Like, I'm literally like at my barest, okay? As you see, my hair is at its natural state right now. I am chilling. I'm like having a good time. I'm working on me, but I noticed that the attention or that sensual or sexual attraction that is constantly coming, I realize it's because I'm a divine sacred woman. I'm a divine feminine. And as a divine feminine, we have to be cautious we have to be aware that as a divine feminine woman, a lot of our energy can pull emotional brokenness. We can pull in emotional brokenness. And the only way that you can recognize if you are pulling in this sort of energy is if you are working on your emotional abilities to communicate, right? Someone said, I'm at a 9 vibration. I just calculated it. Ooh, you're at a 9. So 9s are height aligned 88. You are at 9s is a representation of, wait a minute. So this is what you have to do. You'll get a double number. So what was the 2 numbers that added up to 9? What was those 2 numbers? So it'll break down to a 9. So for instance, it might be like 27-9, because it might say 27-9. So what were the 2 numbers? 20. If it's a 27-9, or just say you need 2 numbers, and then you'll break it down to a single digit number. That's why I'm gonna tweet it, because I want to explain it all the way thoroughly so y'all know. So you need to find out what's the 2 numbers that added to 9. Okay, 10, 12, 20, 21. Let's see. So you're at 3 right there, 1 right there, that's 4. Then you're at 6, 8, and 10. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and look at this at the same time. Okay, so you'll take the 10, how you will add it up. So for instance, let me give you the way to add it up. So you'll take the 10 and the 12, you'll add the 10 and the 12, right? Obviously that's 22. So you have 22, and then you take the 2, you add that's 24. You add the other 2, that's 26, and then you add the 1, that's 27, right? So like a 27-9. So that's exactly what I just told you. You're at a 27-9. So you want to write the number down, 27/9. So you want to look at, like, the number 27 has a temporary vibration, and the number 9 has a temporary vibration. So combining those 2 energies, you'll get a full perspective on what type of energy or vortex you're in for the month. And I'm actually going to, like I said, I want to break it down to its completeness. You do need a certain book to do this. This is something that I've been recommending, this book, since I started. But you do need a certain book to do this. But yes, well, I'll go into the vortex of that. But the number 9 does represent endings, because we as individuals, this is taking me totally off topic, but let's go there, okay? We as individuals, we only have cycles 1 through 9 in this lifetime. You only go through a cycle of 1 through 9. So typically, once you get to your 9th cycle, it is an ending for you to reset back on that 1. So that representation of you restarting is that 1. And this is why I wanted to come about and talk about the divine feminine energy as well, because a lot of you, like I mentioned, you're starting on your 1. You're getting ready to create, which means that you're very fertile. So if you don't want to be pregnant, women, you need to be cautious, because that fertile energy as a divine feminine is all around you, and you could be planting seeds in the physical realm and not trying to have no more kids, okay? Because not trying to have no more babies. But you have to be you have to use discernment, and you have to be very disciplined to streamline that energy into the direction where you want it to go, to pour into. Because if not, that energy of that sensuality or sexuality, or the energy of the 1, will be totally misguided, and you'll plant it in the wrong way. Especially when you have so many people that naturally attract to you in a sexual way. So, as you all are coming up on your 1, your year of the 1, and your season of the 1, listen, everyone goes through seasons and cycles. You only go through a 1 through a 9 life cycle. So if you are on your 8th cycle, then you are actually being required to be still, to be quiet, but really also you're going to have a lot of passion behind this energy. It's going to make you want to, focus on your dreams, make you want to focus on your business things. But a lot of that could be misguided as well. So you have to be cautious with contracts, with signing agreements, with reading things. You really have to streamline things. You have to get business in order under this energy. And you can hold this energy for the full year, or you can hold this energy for a month. Literally, your energy changes every month. So this is why I always say work your numbers. And I'm going to get more in depth with what that means with working your numbers, so you can understand and you can fish and you can take the power back within you to know how to work with your essence and your energy. So as a divine feminine, like I mentioned, I want to remind you to be aware of your power, your essence, your source, because you are attracting, you are pulling in new energy, and that energy that you're pulling in is supposed to be energy of refinement. So you do not make the same mistake twice, okay? It's supposed to be energy of refinement. And oftentimes, as you're healing and going through your process, you're going to be attracting the healed version of you, and you're also going to be attracting broken versions of you as well. So emotionally broken men are naturally going to be attracted to you as a divine feminine woman, no matter who you are, no matter where you are on your journey. Okay? Why? Because you are a healer. You are a portal. You are sacred. So you will naturally always attract emotional brokenness, especially from men. Now, how do you know if you are entertaining a man or a female? I'm gonna stick with men right now because I'm talking about this divine feminine energy. So how would you know that you attracted your counterpart if they are an emotionally broken masculine energy? How will you know? Well, the only way you will know is if you are working on your emotional healing, your emotional intelligence, your emotional communication. Because if you are actively working on your emotional healing, your emotional communication as a divine feminine, you are going to be able to recognize and see that when this man that comes to you, whether they have all their ducks in a row, okay, they might be fine, they might be fine, but you will be able to recognize if he's an emotional brokenness, masculine energy, or if he is a healing masculine energy. See, a healing masculine energy shows up as a divine masculine. They show up as a divine masculine because they are actively working through their trauma, their triggers, their self. They're actively working and you know what? Let me say this. A divine masculine learns the power of the love communication energy. A divine masculine learns the power of the love communication energy. You know you're intertwining with a divine masculine because he's not thinking about on I'm not going to say he's not thinking about on physical because he's a man first. Of love. So they don't just jump to conclusions when you're explaining to yourself. They don't just say, oh, were you talking about this? Or, oh, they don't just assume. They take their time to ask you, honey, or love, or queen, or whatever it is that they want to say, a term of endearment. Can you explain that to me a little bit more? Whoa, my goodness. Okay, that means he has developed an emotional intelligence to the point where he doesn't jump to conclusions. He doesn't try to gaslight you into situations to trigger you, to make you react. He is working on his form of communication, and it comes out through the vibration or frequency of love. Love, because he tries to understand your vortex, your energy, your vibe. Come on now, I gotta get some hearts because I know some of y'all in here was in some relationships and you're trying to figure out if this is a divine masculine or if it's not, okay? Y'all trying to figure this out. I'm about to help you. Okay, listen, women, divine women, it doesn't matter if you are married. Can I say this? If you are married, if you are already a married woman, I know a lot of my audience here, a lot of you is that, and you are trying to figure out if your man is a divine masculine. First off, let me say this. More than likely, he is not, because you met on a particular part of your journey where you are working to healing on yourself, and you met at a different phase in your journey. So a lot of us divine feminine women, what we experience in this Aquarian age is that we are growing. We entered into partnerships, into life contracts, okay? Let's keep it 51-50. We entered into life contracts with individuals, with people that were meant to help us restore our divine feminine energy. They was able to put us on a pedestal for us to restore it. So during this time, you should have been doing your healing. You should have been doing your work. You should have been doing all of these things where you're not operating out of scarcity. A lot of you are connected and you have children and soul ties and soul connections with men that were here to just assist you. Now through this energy, they were supposed to recognize they were supposed to recognize that you were a divine feminine working on your healing, and they were supposed to be picking up the downloads that you were putting down to work on their healing. I got to pull over because this channel is coming down. This channel is coming down. And listen, it's going to come down. I'm going to let it come down. Listen, during the time they were supposed to be... listen. If you are divine feminine, which you know you are divine feminine. Why? Because you know you don't tear stuff down. You know you're a builder. You know you're here trying to create. You take care of your kids. You give your kids the herbs. You're trying to steer them in the right direction. You ain't trying to have them. Like, you know, listen, I'm not attracting no karmic women. I mean, some karmic women do come, but that's just far few and in between. A lot of you are divine women. So during the process, you had soul contracts with these people, with individuals that were meant to actually come and assist you to become the divine feminine that you are today. They were supposed to help you come into your state of awareness. So during this time, you were supposed to be working out, healing, transforming, tapping in deeper into your intuition, growing, expanding, building, nurturing, caring. But during the process, they had a timeline. These soul contracts had a timeline to how long they could be attached to you. They had a timeline to how long they could be attached to you. And you even agreed on the kids. So don't even be messed up about the children. Don't even be messed up about, well, I had kids. Should I stay in this marriage? Should I stay in this relationship? Should we just work on it and go to counseling and get healing? No, they had a timeline where they were supposed to shift or make the elevation to change their life within their own vortex as a man, because they were not a divine masculine. They're scared masculine. They haven't walked into their divine masculine energy. So they had a timeline that they were supposed to be doing the work while you're doing the work. These men that you are in relationship with, that you have a partnership with, that you can't seem to figure out, why is it that he's not ready to grow with me? Why is it that when I talk about spiritual growth and meditation and I want to travel and do all these retreats and learn about financial literacy and invest in myself, and I'm listening to all these different podcasts and listening to all these different things, and I'm growing, I'm reading books daily, I'm working out, I'm drinking my water, I'm detoxing, I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, I'm doing all these various different things that I'm supposed to be doing for my journey. I'm praying and uplifting the ancestors. Hell, I'm praying and uplifting myself every day. I am doing all these beautiful things. I speak life because I know that I am life. I know that I am power. I know how much power I hold. You're doing all these things as a woman. And you realize that your partner, your mate, the person that has been there with you, and you thought y'all was ride or die, y'all was like this, the person that had been there with you, they did not take the time to invest into themselves. They did not take the time to invest into their healing process, to work on their communication, to write down some damn notes and start journaling on the things that y'all talked about 5 or 15 minutes ago, that you told them these are the things we need to work on, and they say okay, and they move on and they don't take consideration. So a lot of you female divine feminine energies, I'm telling you right now, you are not on your journey with your divine masculine partner. So many of you will be experiencing this energy of divorce or of separation, of letting go of these unions. It doesn't matter if it's marriage. It doesn't matter if y'all was about to get married. It doesn't matter if y'all got 3, 4 kids, 1 kid. It doesn't matter what it is. You are entering into this period of separation. Because now you are coming into a union with your divine masculine. And your divine masculine that you're coming into a union with is going to be first yourself. See, y'all are about to go through some tests, divine feminine women. You are about to go through some tests. First, you're going to come through with the union of the divine masculine within yourself. And when you get out there, You realize all these men are starting to attract to your divine feminine energy, and they're like, ooh, and it feel good when men give you that rah, 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 like, ooh, you look good, it feel good. You're going to be tempted to be like, oh, shoot, here come another one. Like, you're going to be like, let's have a conversation, okay? Let's sit down and have he read books. Oh, he meditate. Oh, he get you're going to be attracted to that, but it is a test. It is a test. Why? Because it's a test because 9 times out of 10, Spirit is going to see if you are attracting that same broken masculine into your life. So you have to test these people that are coming into your life. You have to test these men that are coming into your life to make sure they're not broken masculines. Baby, they got to walk the fire, okay? So in ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet, they used to go through this initiation process where they had to walk on the coals of fire to get to the other end. So you got to make these men walk through the coals of fire. No, I'm not talking about doing physical things for you. I'm talking about the spiritual element of walking through the fire. Have you listened to their conversation? Do they speak with love? Are they doing their healing? Are they meditating? Are they journaling? Are they more invested in what you're doing and intrigued in you? Or are they actually taking the time to go get them a damn acai or smoothie? Or writing journaling down their own things, or crying, or healing, or professing the way they have been broken as young men, as little boys, not able to express themselves, not able to communicate. And they oftentimes communicate from a standpoint of brokenness because they have broken women raising them to not be full of themselves, to be codependent. Most of these men are not in their divine masculine because they're codependent. They do not know how to release. So instead of them being codependent with just one woman, often many of them have cords or attachment with many different women. And they're confused. So stop letting these confused ass men play in your uterus. Stop letting these confused ass emotional broken men play in your uterus. This is what's causing you to be confused about your destination and your journey. Listen, I've been celibate for 3 months. And it's a reason why. That ain't none of y'all damn business anyway. But it's a reason why that I'm harnessing my energy and I'm harnessing my power. Take your control back, divine feminine. Take your control back, divine feminine. Take your control back. And your control comes through the portal of your uterus. Stop letting these unemotional or these emotional broken men play in your uterus, because it's causing you to be emotionally confused about your destination, your journey, your purpose. It's causing you to be emotionally confused about the amount of ability that you have to step out in the world on your own, to try something new. Now listen, take this message with discernment. This message is not for everyone. But please take it with love. You are here on a divine sacred journey. Many of you got started with your families very early. And you're trying to work through a union. You're trying to build family generational wealth. But let me say this. You cannot build generational wealth where there is unequally yoked energy. So if you are working on yourself and your partner is not trying to elevate and like, baby, let's step out and make this investment. Let's do this. Now, understand that some men are very strategic. But if it's been 2 or 3 years and y'all been together and y'all still ain't made no investment, maybe y'all only just bought a house. But if he ain't willing to pull the equity up out of the house for y'all to take and scale and grow and expand to really build generational wealth, or to go to conferences and sit amongst other men that are healing, if he's not willing to do that, then baby, he is not your divine masculine. Your divine masculine will be in the same language as you, without opposition. Without opposition. He will not gaslight you. He will be in the same vibration and energy as you, without opposition. So understand this time frame. If this is the time, and Spirit has already commanded, this is the energy where my yacht has come into play to bring balance. A lot of you are being asked to release and let go because it's time for you to restore balance. And remember what I said. The first test is going to be for you to restore balance within yourself. You're going to have to be alone for a while. So don't get hyped up, whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop, when another man comes in that you just released this one. Another man come in talking about, I can help you with your things. You looking good. Why? Because more than likely you're going to be attracting another divine scaredness. The scared masculine energy. More than likely. Hey, beautiful baby. You're going to be attracting another scared masculine energy versus your divine masculine. Your divine masculine comes when you get seasoned, baby. When you get seasoned, when you know the power of your divine feminine energy, when you know that you are sacred and you are not here to be tamed. See, a divine masculine will not try to tame you. He won't try to conquer you. Scared masculine will try to conquer you because they be like, damn, you the best I ever had. You like, they see your aura, your energy to heal, to restore them. But they only use it for you to restore them sexually, but then they don't want to do the work. A divine masculine is not going to try to conquer you. He's not going to try to conquer you. Because he knows the divine essence and the divine energy of who you are. So he's not going to try to tame you, not off bat. He's not going to try to be like, oh, I want you for me. I want to keep you for me. He'll let you go out there and do your thing. He will let you go out there and do your thing and watch you from a distance. He will walk beside you into that business meeting. And he will make sure that things are being unfolding the way that they're supposed to unfold. The divine masculine will be like, yeah, baby, I already sent the email. I already sent them the blueprint of what we're asking for. And you be like, damn. Okay? He will not try to hold you back because he knows the essence and the power of your energy. He will realize that in order for you to grow, then you two have to cultivate your energy together. So he will work more with you. He will pour more into you. Oh, he will give you so much knowledge. Oh my goodness. He will give you so much knowledge. So he will pour into your mind, baby. He will drip into your mind. He will drip into your mind. He will give you so much in your knowledge, in your mental. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. He will give you so much in your mindset, baby. Your whole mindset, your whole outlook. If you got a man that's with you and he ain't gave you a new mindset, a new outlook, no. That's not a divine masculine. It's a scared masculine. And I'm not trying to be abusive to the scared masculines, but it is what it is. A lot of you had came here to only be with that scared masculine, so it will give you the power to step into to see your own power, because it was a reflection. It was only meant to be a reflection, but you took it as something that you needed to keep for yourself. But because the only reason why you did that is because you didn't internalize your own power as a divine feminine, your own sacredness. But now, let me head off. Okay, we leaving mom. Oh, she like, let me go, let me out. Okay, but now that you realize that you have a power of sacredness, now you have to hone in and harness that energy. You have to be the commander of your sacred energy. You have to command your sacred energy, that you will no longer allow a scared masculine into your point of vortex. And how do you do that? You ask yourself, when you do meet men along your journey, divine feminine women, you ask yourself, is he a reflection of the epitome of love that I have for myself? Is he a reflection of the epitome of the love that I have for myself? How's his self-care? How is his finances? What is going on? What is going on there? If you can look at him and you can say, oh, he is the epitome. He drinking water. He detox. He coming to me talking about, baby, we need to detox. We need to clean. He know the herbs. He know the tea. He know everything. If you meet a man and he's coming in your life and y'all kind of just flirting and it's cute or whatever, ask yourself, is he the epitome of the love that I have for myself? The love that I have for myself, do I see it in him? If the answer is no, if you look at him and be like, well, you know, he cute, but he can kind of lose some weight. Or you can tell, like, his self-care ain't, he don't get his hair retwisted or just certain things. Okay, so ladies, turn it in. And usually I would say turn it on. Turn the energy on, but turn the energy inward. So harness that energy. I know some of y'all about to be out here like hot girl summer for real, because y'all on a 9 number. Y'all are ending a cycle. Y'all get ready. And even if you're not on a 9 number, your majority of y'all that I'm speaking to collectively are getting ready to start with a 1. Why? Because everyone basically got a wipe clean to restart now. So majority of all of you are into the consciousness of the collective. Hold on, baby. Majority that I speak with of the collectiveness, y'all are going into your 1 cycle, which means you get a reset. You get to start all over, baby. So dream, journey, travel, do all of the things that you desire to do, and spirit will meet you exactly where you at. You are not lost, baby. You are not lost. You are here. You are found. All you have to do is make a choice. I love you. Peace. Love. Wadu.